as you know, we're playing United in the Champions League quarterfinals. We'll go through the games that have happened since, and I'll explain something to you that is rather frustrating because I've just wasted an hour and a half. We beat West Ham. Mark Nisbet got his first goal for us. He's 17-year-old attack midfielder. It was the second game of his career for us. He didn't do too badly. We had a huge list of injuries as well. Recently, it's been a very frustrating month and a bit for us in terms of kind of injuries and kind of just everything. Really, it's just made it so that we're like we haven't had a left back for quite a while because of Orlov and Robertson both picking up knocks at the same time. But then we played Huddersfield 4-1, very easy game, in complete control the entire time. Nobody really had to try too hard. Then we played against Palace, rotated the side a little bit. The lads were terrible. It was just a shocking game. Everything about it was horrendous. I honestly thought we were going to lose the game. They had 9 players behind the ball pretty much the entire game, and we were just taking long shots hoping that something was going to hit the back of the net. Obviously it never did because they ended 0-0. Then we played Fulham. We were not that great at the start. For some reason it took us too long to get going. They got 2 goals. Then we answered back with 4 pretty good goals, I suppose. They got a third, so then it was 4-3. I was a bit iffy. I think I put Bobby Firmino up front alongside Ben Una, banged in 2 goals in injury time. Fantastic. Then I recorded the United games, and I skipped the Everton game that was in the middle. Just went to edit it after I finished it. There is basically no audio. There's bits and pieces. Something must have happened to my mic, or I must have hit. I must have hit a shortcut for changing some of the settings because there was barely any sound wave in my editing software, and when I listened to it, it was horrible to listen to. Well, it was horrible to listen to in the parts that you could hear. 90% of it you couldn't hear. So this is just going to be a short episode, just to show you kind of where we've what's happened since. Played United in the first leg. We did all right. They were definitely a lot better than us. Bobby Firmino with a scissors tackle on, I can't even remember who it was now. He scissor kicked somebody. It was definitely a sending off, without a doubt. They did score 3 away goals, and Lukaku scored a last minute equaliser, which was frustrating. But Virgil van Dijk is just, it's not that great. We did, like I said, have a lot of injuries. You can see Shane Dunn was on the bench, 17-year-old who never plays because he's not really that good yet. Probably never will be that good, but he had to come on because we were short players. Against Everton, easy game, 3-0. Could have been a lot more. The lads were very wasteful in front of goal. Like I said, we could have scored a lot more. If Ben Una had been on form and had been scoring, he hasn't scored now for... Oh, well, he scored against United, but he's been hit and miss a lot recently. And then the game against United, we were terrible. Just god-awful. Paulinho got sent off for... It was like a waist-high diving scissor kick, 2-footed lunge. I tried to drop kick somebody. It was awful. As you can see, like by the team that we had, Chiric has been playing at left back for a lot of games recently. We are without a left back. Nisbet's having to sit in the bench because we're so short players. Fabio Silva has really not played that much since he came back from his injury, because he's still only kind of coming back from the injury. He came on, put 2 up front. We got a goal. Nothing else happened really. I went 3 up front. I had 3 centre backs, 2 midfielders, and I had 2 wingers, and nothing came of it. It was a terrible game. you're lucky you don't have to watch it. But yeah, it wasn't very good. Obviously, that's not ideal. We're out of the Champions League now, so we're going to just jump ahead for the last game of the Premier League season against Man City. We have a very outside chance of winning the league still, and we play United in the FA Cup final. So we did play West Ham in the 6th round. Before we got beaten by United 3-1, Man City smashed them 5-1. So that's not... I'm a little frustrated that you didn't get to see the 2 games, because it was... had we gone through, I would have been more frustrated. The fact that we ended up getting knocked out, it's a bit shit, but I suppose what are you going to do? Like I said, we have an outside chance of winning the Premier League. We are 5 points behind United, 4 games to go. It's not completely unreasonable for us to think that it might happen. I doubt it. United look like they're almost guaranteed to win it now. We've lost too many games this season. Like, we lost first game of the season, and we lost against Chelsea. We lost to Huddersfield. We lost to Everton. Like, these are teams we should be beating week in, week out. We've had some horrendous draws as well, like Crystal Palace and Southampton just very recently even. Crystal Palace are bottom of the league. Like, we shouldn't be dropping points against them. So yeah, like I said, we're 5 points away from winning the league. I don't think it's going to happen this year, but we will bring you back for the last game of the season and the FA Cup final. From here now, from this where we sit right now, all I want to do is finish ahead of Arsenal in the league, because having left Arsenal, if we drop behind them, then it makes me think that it wasn't a good idea to leave. The Man City job is available. Diego Simeone has taken over at Bayern Munich. Niko Kovac is favoured to take the job, but he's at the club a little... See, he's not there longer than I'm here, is he? Yeah, he's there slightly longer than I am at Liverpool. But I don't know, because Ancelotti's linked with it as well. He was Bayern's manager before that. But like I said, this is a short video because I couldn't put out the video that... I couldn't put out the stuff that I had recorded because it was god awful. I don't see the point in doing it. I just thought a better idea to just do a little recap while I was doing the editing. So yeah, we'll be coming back for the last games of the season against Man City and Man United. Hopefully we can retain the FA Cup. I don't know, Man United seem to be an awful lot better than us this year. Like, they beat us 5-1, they've beaten us 3-1, we've drawn 3-3. We did get 2 draws against them in the Carabao Cup, but that's the Carabao Cup. Like, nobody cares about the Carabao Cup. We did beat them 2-1 earlier in the year, but I don't know. We've not had any kind of, like, with Arsenal, I know, like, was it April was always our month to struggle. We haven't had that this year. We haven't had a month where we've had really bad run of form, like a December maybe, because we lost 2 games and drew 1, but only 2 of those were in the league. Same with November, actually. Yeah, like I said, we will be back for the last game against Man City and the FA Cup final against United. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I apologise for not being overly excited by recording this, because, like I said, the audio was horrendous. I've already deleted it, so I can't put a clip in and be like, oh, this is how bad it was, because it hurt my ears to listen to it. And I'm not going to make you sit through like a 25-minute, 30-minute video of Pogba. So yeah, leave a like, subscribe, comment, dislike, unsubscribe, all that good stuff. Do everything. Hit bells. And what else do you do? I need to get a better outro. Leave down in the comments below as well if you can think of a better outro for me. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!